Cruising through the streets of New York City, it's Abie's DooWop Taxi.
Let's go for a ride.
Let's go for a ride, my dear. The night is warm and clear. Won't you come and sit right here? Please don't say no. Please don't say no. Let's go for a ride, my sweetie. I want to set it free. So come right in the sea. Go with me for a ride, for a ride. Warm and comfortable, I want it just for you. Won't you come and sit right down and enjoy its proper too. Let's go for a ride, my dear. The night is warm and clear. Won't you come and sit right here? Go with me for a ride, for a ride. Just for you. Won't you come and sit right down and enjoy its comfort too. Let's go for a ride, my sweetie. I want to set it free. So I'm right in the sea. Go with me for a ride, for a ride. Well, let's go for a ride. 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 Let's go for a ride.
Greetings and welcome once again to another edition of Abie's DooWop Taxi. My name is Abie and I'm your host. And as always, I have another great show planned for you today. We'll play some more of J.C. Marion's R&B doo-wop picks of the late 1940s and early 1950s. We'll revisit the UGHA Top 500 and play some more songs from that survey. We're up to number 245. I'll play some songs by a couple of groups named the Quintones, one you may be familiar with. But let's get the show started with some street corner sounds. Here are the Adelphis, and they're singing about Kathleen.
Kathleen,
We don't know who the members of the Adelphis were, but I'm pretty sure they were from Queens, New York. I've heard that. Kathleen was recorded in 1958. It was on the Rim record label. Next here's a group called the Savoys, and they're not singing about Kathleen, they're singing about Kathy.
La 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 la
The Savoys were Mike Minkel, Ron Faith, Ron LeBode, Brad Toon, and Bruce Cole. It appears that they recorded Kathy My Love sometime after 1965, probably on the Reynard label. Now let's see. The Adelphis sang about Kathleen, the Savoys sang Kathy My Love, and now we have the Valentines singing Tonight Kathleen. Tonight, Kathleen goes back to 1954. It was recorded by the Valentines on the Old Town label. The Valentines were Richard Barrett, Mickey Francis, Donald Razor, Raymond Briggs, and the well-known bassman Ronald Ronnie Bright. And you are riding an Abie's Doo-Wop Taxi. And next I want to play a song by a woman who was an American blues legend. Her name is Big Mama Thornton, and this is My Man Called Me.
My man called me this morning. My man called me this morning. Stop. Listen. This is what he said. He said, hello, baby. How sweet his voice did sound. He called me angel. My head went round and round. Yeah. My man called me this morning. My man called me this morning. Stop. Listen. This is what he said. He told me that he loved me, that he was still my God. He said that he wanted me till the sun fell from the sky. Yeah, my man called me this morning. My man called me this morning. Stop, listen. This is what he said.
Many fans of the genre doo-wop argue about its roots. I think it came from several places, and we just heard one of them. It was a southern blues sound from a woman whose name was Willie Mae Thornton, and her career lasted to the late 1940s into the early 1950s. And many of you Elvis Presley fans may be interested in knowing that she was the woman who debuted with the next song. This is Hound Dog.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Big snooping on the door. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Big snooping on the door. You can wag your tail, but I ain't gonna feed you no more. You told me you was hot, man, but I can see through that. Yes, you told me you was hot, man, but I can see through that. And Daddy, I know you ain't no real cool cat. You ain't nothing but a hound dog with Snoop around the door. You just go hound dog with Snoop around the door. You can wag your tail, but I ain't gonna reach you no more. Oh, little bird boy. Oh, listen to them old hound dogs. Oh, it's all right up there. Listen to them old hound dog hound. Oh, pretty boy, pretty. Oh, it makes you feel good. make me feel so blue. If you make me weep and moan, 'cause you ain't looking for a woman. Are you looking for? You ain't nothing but a hound dog. It's snooping around the door. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. It's snooping around the door. You wag your tail, but I ain't gonna feed you no more.
I'm reading from a website called Wikipedia, a very popular website on the internet, and it says that Jerry Leiber and Mike Stoller was given the credit for writing Hound Dog in 1953. Big Mama Thornton, Willie Mae Thornton, recorded it with Johnny Otis. It says that Big Mama Thornton claimed that she actually wrote the song, and that claim may have some validity. But Big Mama Thornton recorded Hound Dog in 1953, 3 years before Elvis Presley made a #1 hit out of it. Now, here's my favorite a cappella group from Long Island, New York. These are the Encounters with Darling Little Angel.
I strolled up to the drugstore, and to my surprise, I met a pretty girl with tears in her eyes.
My darling little angel with tears in her eyes. She said some words were spoken that my love for her had died. And I'll never see my little angel no more.
Angel, no more.
She walked away and left me standing in the door. I know she's gone forever and forevermore.
Little angel,
She's never done nothing like this before.
little angel, 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 little angel, angel.
Well, darling,
Little angel,
why did you leave me?
little angel,
Why did you go? Why did you stay? Please come to me, darling. Not next year, but right away. My darling little angel, stop listening to your friends. I told you I would love you till the very end. My darling little angel, oh, won't you please come back home?
darling little angel, come back home.
The Encounters are from Long Island, and their names are Pete DiBenedetto, Charlie DiComo, Steve Hirshhorn, Roy Hutchings, and Pete Malazzo. And if you'd like to visit their website, it's www.theencounters.com. Although DooWop had its heyday in the late 1950s and early 1960s, the sound goes on today, and there are many a cappella groups singing DooWop that continue to sound. And here's a current-day a cappella group called The Traditions, and this is Hello Stranger.
Shibop, shibop, my baby, shibop, shibop.
Hello, stranger.
Oh,
It seems so good to see you back again. How long has it been? Seems like a mighty long time. Shoo-bop, shoo-bop, my baby, ooh, seems like a mighty long time. Pop, 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 oh, shoo-bop, shoo-bop, my baby, shoo-bop, shoo-bop, my baby, shoo-bop, shoo-bop, my baby, so glad you stopped by to say hello to me. Remember, that's the way it used to be. Seems like a mighty long time. Shoo-bop, shoo-bop, my baby, ooh, seems like a mighty long time. Pop, 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 pop. Shoo-bop, shoo-bop, my baby. Shoo-bop, shoo-bop, my baby. Shoo-bop, shoo-bop, my baby. Shoo-bop, shoo-bop, yes, I'm so glad you're here again. If you're not gonna stay, please don't tease me like you did before, because I still love you so. Although seems like a mighty long time. Shoo-bop, shoo-bop, my baby, ooh, seems like a mighty long time. Pop, 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 pop. Shoo-bop, shoo-bop, my baby. Shoo-bop, shoo-bop, my baby. Shoo-bop, shoo-bop, my baby. Shoo-bop, shoo-bop, yes, I'm so glad you're here again. Pop, shoo-bop, shoo-bop, my baby. 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 Pop, 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 pop. Ooh, hello, stranger. Hello, stranger. Hello, stranger.
That was the Traditions with an a cappella version of a song that was a big hit for Barbara Lewis in 1963. And how about we listen to that? Here's Barbara Lewis with Hello Stranger.
Shoo-bop, shoo-bop, my baby. Shoo-bop, shoo-bop.
Hello, stranger. It seems so good to see you back again. How long has it been?
Seems like a mighty long time. Shoo-bop, shoo-bop, my baby.
It seems like a mighty long time.
Like a mighty long time. Shoo-bop, shoo-bop, my baby, ooh. Seems like a mighty long time. Shoo-bop, shoo-bop, my baby. 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 Shoo-bop, shoo-bop, my baby.
If you're not gonna stay, please don't tease me like you did before, because I still love you so. Although it seems like a mighty long time. Shoo-bop, shoo-bop, my baby, ooh.
Seems like a mighty long time.
I was 15 years old when that song was a hit, and boy did I love that song. 1963, it hit number 1 on the Billboard R&B charts and number 3 on the Billboard Pop charts. Backed by the Dells, Barbara Lewis recorded on the Atlantic record label. Okay, you're riding an Abie's DooWop Taxi. We're glad you're here today. Glad you came along for the ride. And we're going to get to J.C. Marion's R&B DooWop picks of the late 1940s and early 1950s. J.C. Marion is somewhat of an expert on this music, and he always picks great songs for me to play and for us to listen to, and he writes great lines for me to read. So let's get going. First up on JC's list today is 3 Wishes by the Harptones. And JC says, later in their storied career, the Harptones also looked to produce a more pop-oriented sound. Here is a good example in a typical romantic ballad with an unusual lyric content. As always, Willie Winfield is in top form. Here are the Harptones with 3 Wishes.
When I awoke this morning, to me a voice did say,
Make 3 wishes, my son,
for I will smile your way. My first wish is finding someone I can love. Make her be an angel, like the ones above. And if she is happy, make my next wish be that she is happy, just because of me. Heaven, thank you for blessings from above. Most of all, I thank you for sending me her love. And if I may ask it, make my last wish be that we'll be together through eternity. We'll be together eternity.
3 Wishes was recorded in 1956. It was on the Rama label. 3 of the Harptones shared the lead on that song: Willie Winfield, Claude Clark, and William Dempsey James. Also on the recording was Bill Galloway, Bernard Jimmy Beckham, and Ralph Cedar. Next on J.C. Marion's list today is Kiss and Make Up by the 5 Crowns. J.C. says, the group that would soon morph into the Drifters with Benny King gives a nice performance on a typical late 50s jump tune with a number of vocal riffs. This is another of those sing-along tunes that gets inside your head for days at a time. Well, let's see. Here are the 5 Crowns with Kiss and Make Up.
Come on, kiss and make up. Stop acting like a foolish child. Is this game am I on trial? Well, alright, you were right, I was wrong. Come on, kiss and
never do you any harm. Well, don't go away, come back and stay where you belong.
We just heard James Papa Clark, Charlie Thomas, Benjamin Earl, Benny King Nelson, the Benny King, Doc Green, and Ellsbury Hobbs, who were known as the Crowns in 1958 when they recorded Kiss and Make Up. It was on the R&B label. J.C. Marion's next pick today is The Fires Burn No More by the Chesters. And J.C. says, Anthony Bourdain shows the sound of the future in his pre-imperial days. And in case you don't know, we're talking about Little Anthony. J.C. continues, this is one of the great overlooked songs of the 50s. Impressive lyrics and dramatic touches lend itself to an equally impressive record by the group that should have been a top seller. Here are the Chesters featuring Anthony Bourdain, better known to us as Little Anthony, with The Fires Burn No More.
Nothing more, let's forget.
We just heard Anthony Bourdain, better known to us as Little Anthony, Tracy Lord, Ernest Wright Jr., Keith Williams, and Gloucester Nat Rogers, the Chesters, with The Fires Burn No More, recorded in 1957 on the Apollo label. JC's next pick today is a song I know well. It's by Norman Fox and the Rob Roys. The name of the song is Tell Me Why. And JC says, Bronx group that landed a session with the Houston, Texas label. Once again, it is the song that sells the record. The Rob Roys are competent enough, but the song is so good that it kind of overshadows the group itself. It was the group's one shot at the brass ring. Here are Norman Fox and the Rob Roys with Tell Me Why.
Tell me why the stars in the sky, they're the same kind of stars that I see in your eyes. I love you, yes I do. Oh, won't you tell me why? Tell me why my heart skips a beat every time that you're near, every time that we meet. I love you, yes I do. Oh, won't you tell me why? Tell me why. Tell me why I love you so. You know my heart will never let you go. You know my love for you is all blue square. When I wake up in the morning, I want you right there. Whoa, why? Tell me why my heart skips a beat every time that you're near, every time that we meet. I love you, yes I do. Oh, won't you tell me why? Tell me why. Tell me why I love you so. You know my heart will never let you go. You know my love for you is on the square. When I wake up in the morning, I want you right there. Whoa, why? Tell me why my heart skips a beat every time that you're near, every time that we meet. I love you, yes I do. Oh, won't you tell me why? Tell me why. Yeah, do.
Norman Fox and the Rob Roys recorded Tell Me Why in 1957. It was on the Backbeat label. The Rob Roys were Norman Fox, Bobby Troutman, Andre Lilly, Robert Thera, and Marshall Buzzy Helford. Our next J.C. Marion pick today is by Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers. The name of the song is Please Be Mine. And J.C. says, their first B-side and a good one. The song, much of it in minor key, gives it a dirge-like feel. But the young and then untested Frankie Lyman does well with it. The live version with Alan Freed suffers from a rough ending, but is interesting to listen to. Let's see. Here are the Teenagers with Please Be Mine.
Will you please be
Well, JC mentioned that was a B-side, and it was a pretty good song for a B-side, and I wondered what it was a B-side of, and I'm just looking it up here. None other than Why Do Fools Fall in Love was the A-side, so I guess it had to take a backseat to that great song. It was recorded in 1955 along with Why Do Fools Fall in Love on the G record label. The teenagers were Frankie Lyman, Jimmy Merchant, Herman Santiago, Joe Negrani, and Sherman Garnes. The teenagers were from New York City. We'll have more J.C. Marion picks later on in the show. Okay, now on Abie's Doo-Wop Taxi, let's fool around with a few groups called the Quintones. First up from 1956, we have a song called I'm Willing. I don't have a lot of information on this group called the Quintones, except that it says in my discography that they were also known as the Five Green Brothers, and that particular song, I'm Willing, which was recorded in 1956, had a female lead, but they don't give the female lead singer's name. It was recorded on the G record label. Now, also by the same group, the Quintones, known as the Five Green Brothers, here is the Lonely Telephone from 1955.
Why don't you ring telephone? I'm home so very lonely. I've got no one to call my own. Why don't you ring one little ring? to call my own. Why don't you ring one little ring? Darling, days gone by, you haven't called. Weeks gone by, the phone haven't rung. Darling, could it be that you don't love me? Please, darling, please, don't say no. Ring telephone, I'm home so very lonely. I've got no one to call my own. Why don't you ring one little ring?
You're riding an Abie's DooWop Taxi, and we're breaking out these lost golden goodies. And that was The Lonely Telephone by the Quintones, who were also known as the Five Green Brothers, from 1955, a song recorded on the Jordan label. Now here's a song that was recorded in 1938 by another group called the Quintones. I think you'll find this one interesting. The name of this song is Fool That I Am.
Treat me mean, make a scene, do what you want with me. I love you tenderly, fool that I am. Make me cry, wonder why you do the things you do. I cannot question you, fool that I am. I shed a tear when you weren't near, wondering if you've gone away. When you are near, the blues disappear, and I'm in love with you over again. Have your way, I'll obey, and when my eyes are dry, I'll still be by your side, fool that I am. Fool that I am.
We just heard the Quintones from 1938. The members of the Quintones in 1938 were Patty Davis, Irving Deutsch, Murray Deutsch, Lloyd Hundling, and Al Lane. And I do believe that that's the same group that would later evolve into the Quintones of the 1950s with these next two songs. First up is Ding Dong.
Let me know if you love me so. Yes, and tell me if you love me so.
Ding Dong was recorded in 1958 on the Chess record label, the Quintones, whose members were Roberta Hayman, Carolyn Sissy Holmes, Jeannie Christ, Phyllis Carr, Kenneth Kenny Sexton, and Ronald Ronnie Scott. And now here's the song that you're most familiar with. This is Down the Aisle of Love from 1958.
Oh
Quintones were from York, Pennsylvania. Down the Aisle of Love hit number 18 on the Billboard Pop charts in 1958 and number 5 on the Billboard R&B charts in 1958. You're riding in Abie's DooWop Taxi. I hope you're enjoying the ride. We're just turning the corner on the first hour, and we're going to get to the UGHA Top 500. We left off last week at number 245, and number 245 is by the Vocaliers. Here is It a Dream?
Is it our love? Deep is blind again. Is our love that way? Yes, it seems. Is it a dream? Long lost dream. With a dream. Oh, yes, it's a dream. But one day it be real. Oh, it seems, is it a dream? Long lost dream. Me with a dream. Oh, yes, it's a dream. But one day be real. Oh, it seems. Is it a dream?
Is It a Dream was a big R&B hit in 1953. It hit number 4 on the R&B charts. The Vocaliers were from Harlem, New York City. They were Joe Duncan, Herman Dunham, William Walker, Melvin Walton, and Teddy Williams. And it comes into our UGHA survey at number 245. Number 244 is a well-known song by the Eldorados. Here is I'll Be Forever Loving You.
Is it yes or is it no? Should I stay and be happy, dear, or should I go? If this is so, I'll be forever loving you. Cause your heart beats like mine. Don't you sometimes think that you've had too much wine? If this is so, I'll be forever loving you. When you're near, everything is so sweet. When you're gone, I feel like I'm asleep. When you smile, I feel so good. should I go? If this is so, I'll be forever loving you. When you're near, everything is so sweet. With God, I feel like I'm in need. When you smile, I feel so good. Oh, yes, or is it no? Do you love me, zero? Won't you tell me so? If this is so, I'll be forever loving you.
The Eldorados are from Chicago. They were Jules Jones, Perky Lee Moses, Richard Nickens, Arthur Bassett, and James Maddox. I'll Be Forever Loving You hit the R&B charts and hit number 8 in 1956. It was on the VJ label. It comes into our UGHA survey at number 244. Number 243 is by the Rhythm Aces. Here is I Wonder Why.
Wonder, wonder why, nobody loves me anymore. Wonder why Cupid never looks at me. Wonder why my heart's not filled with ecstasy. Can it be nobody loves me? Wonder why nobody loves me. I once loved a pretty little maiden, and we two were soon to be married, but she left me for another. Wonder why nobody loves me. Somewhere in life there's someone who could care. Where, oh where can she be? Somewhere in life there's someone who could care. She's waiting there for me with love to share. So I'm asking the Lord up in heaven, will I ever love and be loved soon? Oh, rocking chair will get me. Wonder why nobody loves me. Wonder why.
We just heard Bill, Jimmy B. Stewart, Charles Rhymes, Chet Rowan, and Vincent Howard, the Rhythm Aces, with the song recorded in 1954 on the VJ label, I Wonder Why. Comes into our UGHA survey at number 243. Number 242 is by Ronnie and the Highlights. Here is I Wish That We Were Married.
Time will fly.
Wish That We Were Married hit the pop charts, climbed all the way to number 16 in 1962. Ronnie and the highlights were from Jersey City, New Jersey. The only member of the group we know was lead singer Ronnie Goodson. I Wish That We Were Married was recorded on the Joy record label. Comes into our UGHA survey at number 242. Number 241 is by the Four Knights. Here is I Get So Lonely.
Oh baby mine, oh baby mine, oh baby mine, oh baby mine.
I get so lonely when I dream about you. Can't do without you. That's why I dream about you. If I could only put my arms about you, life would be so fair.
If you were there,
We two could hug and kiss and never tire. I'm on fire. You are my one desire. I get so lonely when I dream about you. Why can't you be there? Tossing and turning in my slumber.
oh baby more,
Holding you it seems.
oh baby
I give you kisses without number, but only in my dreams.
oh baby mine.
I get so lonely when I dream about you. Can't do without you. That's why I dream about you. If I could only put my arms about you, life would be so fair. Tossing and turning in my slumber, holding you in sleep.
Oh baby,
I give you kisses without number, but only in my dreams.
oh baby mine.
I get so lonely when I dream about you. Can't do without you. That's why I dream about you. If I could only put my arms about you, life would be so fair.
Oh baby mine.
Life would be so fair.
Oh baby mine.
Life would be so fair.
Officially, the name of the song was Oh Baby Mine, I Get So Lonely. It was recorded in 1953 on the Capitol label. The Four Knights at that time were actually 5 people: Gene Alford, George Vernon, John Wallace, Clarence Dixon, and Oscar Broadway. The Four Knights later on would team up with Nat King Cole and become Nat King Cole and the Four Knights. Oh Baby Mine comes in at number 241 on our UGHA survey. Coming in at number 240 are the Harp Tones with I Depended on You.
sad, but I love you.
I'll always have a prayer in my heart, for
Again, we hear from Willie Winfield, Claude Nicky Clark, William Dempsey James, Bill Dicey Galloway, Bill Brown, and Ralph Cedar, the harp tones, with a song recorded in 1954 on the Bruce label, I Depended on You. It comes into our UGHA survey at number 240. Number 239 is this really neat song by the Velvets. Here is I.
I want you so, more than you know. Need you more than you know.
More than you know. Please
come back to me. Won't you hear my plea? Hurry back to me. Are you angry at me, darling? You know I love you so. Are you angry? Are you sad? You know I love you so. I love you so. More than you know. Why must you go? Are you angry at me, darling? You know I love you so. Are you angry? Are you sad? You know I love you so. Baby, please come back to me. Won't you hear my plea? Hurry back to me.
We just heard Charles Sampson, Donald Razor, Burl Ashton, George Thorpe, and Joe Razor, the Velvets, with a song recorded in 1953 on the Red Robin label, I. It comes into our UGHA survey at number 239. Number 238 is by the Five Keys. Here is How Long?
How How long will you want me? How long will you stay? How long will I need you? Forever and a day. How long will you love me? Will it come to an end? Till you tell me yes, I'll be loving you till then. How long will it last? Or will I soon be in your past? My love never dies, but you've been telling me lies. How long will you hold me? How long will you stay? How long will I need you? Forever and a day. Tell me, how long will it last? Or will I soon be in your past? My love never dies, but you've been telling me lies. How long will I want you? How long will you stay? How long will I need you? Forever and a day.
How Long was recorded in 1952 on the Aladdin label. Rudy West and Dickie Smith shared the lead, along with Marilyn Pierce, Ripley Ingram, and Octave Tenor. Comes into our UGHA survey at number 238. Number 237 is by the Crests. Here is Guilty.
Maybe I
We just heard Johnny Mastrangelo, better known to us as Johnny Maestro, Chuck Foote, Eddie Wright, and Leonard Alexander, the Cress, with the song recorded in 1962 on the Selma label, Guilty. And we all know that Johnny Maestro takes most of the leads in the Cress songs, but I believe it was Chuck Foote on this one. It comes into our UGHA survey at number 237. Number 236 is a very popular song by the Spaniels. Here is Good Night, Sweetheart, Good Night.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, I really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Good night. Well, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Baby, I just can't get right. Well, I hate to leave you, baby. Don't mean maybe, because I love you so. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, I really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Good night. Mother, oh, and your father like it if I stay here too long. One kiss and goodbye, and I'll be going. You know I hate to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, I really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Good night.
We just heard James Pookie Hudson, Ernest Warren, Opal Courtney, Willie Jackson, and Gerald Gregory, the Spaniels, with the song that hit number 5 on the Billboard R&B charts in 1954, Good Night, Sweetheart, Good Night. It comes into our UGHA survey at number 246, and we'll have some more songs from the UGHA survey in our next show. Okay, you're still riding in Abie's DooWop Taxi. Still plenty of time left, still lots of miles to go, and we're going to get back to J.C. Marion's R&B doo-wop picks of the late 1940s and early 1950s. And J.C. Marion's next pick today is Sassafras by the Mellow Kings. And J.C. says, catchy up-tempo song by the group known for Tonight Tonight. It is an interesting record to hear what the group could do away from their hit single, and is the B-side of Chapel on the Hill. Here is Sassafras by the Mellow Kings.
S-A-F-R-A-S, sassafras. Oh, well, I love you, baby, but where'd you get a name like that? Paddle up the river till I got you home. Put you in a wedding dress, made you mine alone. Oh, when you saw John and me, gave your name to me. Now you're mine. S-E-double-S-A-F-R-A-S, A-double-S-A-F-R-A-S, A-double-S-A-F-R-A-S. Sassafras, oh, well, I love you, baby, but where'd you get a name like that? Sassafras, S-A-double-S-A-F-R-A-S, A-double-S-A-F-R-A-S, A-double-S-A-F-R-A-S. Sassafras, oh, well, I love you, baby, but where'd you get a name like that? Sassafras.
We just heard Bob Scholl, Larry Espinoza, Neil Ariana, Eddie Quinn, and Jerry Scholl, the Mellow Kings, with a song that they recorded in 1957 on the Herald label, Sassafras. And that brings us to JC's next pick today. It's by the Mellow Moods, I Couldn't Sleep or Wink Last Night. And JC says, definitive early 50s ballad tune by one of the greatest lead voices nobody remembers, Ray Buddy Wooten. Absolutely exquisite performance by this group from 1952, which helped, in New York anyway, define the sound of R&B vocal groups and their place in the history of the music. Here are the Mellow Moods with I Couldn't Sleep or Wink Last Night. We just heard Ray Buddy Wooten, Monteith Owens, Bobby Williams, and James Bertha, the Mellow Moods, with a song recorded in 1952 on the Red Robin label, I Couldn't Sleep or Wink Last Night. An experience we've all gone through from time to time. And that's what makes some of these songs great. If you can relate to them, you like them. And we can all relate to I Couldn't Sleep or Wink Last Night. J.C. Marion's next pick today is a very cool song. It's by the Rays. and the name of the song is Daddy Cool. And JC says, up-tempo flip side of one of the biggest vocal group records of the late 50s, Silhouettes. This tune was always a dance favorite back in the day when that was the value of the B-sides. Here are the Rays with Daddy Cool.
Oh, crazy chick running down the street. I said, ooh, pretty baby, why the big beat? She said, oh, wow, what a square. Don't you dig it sing? Daddy Cool's playing his piano machine. Daddy who? Daddy Cool. Daddy who? Daddy Cool. Daddy Cool, Daddy Cool. Daddy Cool. Daddy Cool, Daddy Cool. Daddy Cool. Daddy Cool, Daddy Cool. Daddy Cool, Daddy Cool. She let me buy the time down to the railroad track. There in a tin roof house, yes, Cool Daddy shook the shack. The joint was dim and dark, except for one spotlight shining on two branches and that rock like dynamite. That had it cool, Daddy Cool. That had it cool, Daddy Cool. That had it cool, Daddy Cool. Daddy Cool, Daddy Cool. Was so gone. I said, come on, chick dance. And as I held her in my arms, I knew I found romance. Then when they closed the club, I walked my baby home. But now I'll see her every night, 'cause she says I'm her own. Daddy Cool, Daddy Cool. Daddy Cool, Daddy Cool. Daddy Cool, Daddy Cool. Daddy Cool, Daddy Cool.
We just heard Harold Miller, Walter Ford, David Jones, and Harry James, a vocal group from New York City known as the Rays, with Daddy Cool. Silhouettes, the flip side, was the hit record, charted at number 3 on both the pop and R&B charts in 1957. Daddy Cool is only listed as the flip side on the charts without any chart number. J.C. Marion's next pick today is by the Platters. It's a song that most of us should know, The Great Pretender. And J.C. says, ushered in the era of monster hits by the group, this side has a great piano intro that sets the stage for a great song. After Only You, the group showed there was more to them than Tony Williams singing lead. Here are the Platters with Great Pretender.
Oh, yes, I'm the great pretender. Pretending that I'm doing well. My need is such, I pretend too much. I'm lonely, but no one can tell. Oh, yes, I'm the great pretender. A glimpse in a world of my own. I play the game, but to my real shame, you've left me to grieve all alone. Too real is the feeling of make-believe. Too real when I feel what my heart can't conceal. Oh, yes, I'm the great pretender. Just laughing and gay like a clown. still around. Too real is this feeling of make-believe. Too real when I feel what my heart can't conceal. Yes, I'm the great pretender, just laughing and gay like a clown. I seem to be what I'm not. You see, I'm wearing my heart like a crown, pretending that you're still
We just heard Tony Williams, Zola Taylor, David Lynch, Paul Roby, and Herb Reed, the Platters, with the song recorded in 1955 on the Mercury label, with the song that hit #1 on both the pop and R&B charts, The Great Pretender. It was the first #1 song for the group. And that'll bring us to our last J.C. Marian pick for today, which is by the Moonlighters. The name of the song is So All Alone. And J.C. says, the group within a group, he's referring to the Moonglows. The Moonlighters are members of the Moonglows that were moonlighting as the Moonlighters. J.C. continues, shines on this blues tune that in reality actually does feature only Bobby Lester and Harvey Fuqua, unlike on Shoo Dooby Doo that had the whole group of Moonglows. Solo and dual leads are featured and has an inevitable long fade out. Here are the Moonlighters with So All Alone.
I'm so alone, so all alone. Baby, 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 since you've been gone. I'm so alone, baby, so all alone. Well, from above, please send someone to love. I'm so alone, baby, so all alone. They say into his life some rain has got to fall. I swear, rain keeps on falling. I won't have no heart at all. Well, please have mercy. Please have mercy. Please have mercy. Mercy on me. I'm so alone, baby, so all alone. They say into each life some rain has got to fall, but I swear if the rain keeps falling, I won't have no heart at all. Well, please have mercy. Please have mercy. Please have mercy. Mercy on me. I'm so alone, baby, so all alone, so all alone.
You know, it's funny, I was talking to someone the other day, and I said that R&B of the early 50s and mid-50s branched off into two different genres, I believe. One genre was the soul sound of the 60s, and the other one was what they would call the DooWop sound of the late 50s and 60s. And this song, I think, is a perfect example of songs that went into the soul sound of the 60s. You can disagree with me, many have, but that's just my feeling. Anyway, we just heard Bobby Lester, Harvey Fuqua, Alexander Graves, Prentice Barnes, and Buddy Johnson, the Moonlighters, with a song recorded in 1954 on the Checker label. So, All Alone. We'll have more J.C. Marion picks in our next show. One of J.C. Marion picks today was Sassafras by the Mellow Kings, and he mentioned that that was the flip side of Chapel on the Hill, so I want to play Chapel on the Hill for you. Here are the Mellow Kings with Chapel on the Hill.
In the chapel on the hill, where we learn to find our way. In the chapel on the hill, may our Lord lead us someday. It may seem a long, long while, but our love will last until we walk slowly down the aisle in the chapel on the hill. I recall when I first held your hands one Sunday after Sunday school was through. It was then my heart gave this command that for me there would never be but you. When our days with time is done, and eternal love will live, when we vow to be just one in the chapel on the hill. When our race with time is done, and eternal love will live, when we vow to be just one in the chapel on the hill. Ding dong, chapel on the hill.
Again, we have from the Bronx, New York, the Mellow Kings with a song recorded in 1957 on the Herald record label, Chapel on the Hill. Okay, you're riding in Abie's DooWop taxi. The taxi's still rolling. And how about we play a couple of a cappella songs to take us out today? Here are the Brooklyn Connection with Something I Want to Do.
Can I come over tonight? Darling, let me come over tonight. Please don't say it's too late, for darling, I can't wait to see you again. Oh, please let me kiss you tonight. Darling, let me kiss you tonight. Please don't say it's too late, 'cause
darling, your touch drives me insane. Whoa, my hand. I feel what I can't understand. It's real, so true. This love I feel, yeah, for you cannot come over tonight. Darling, let me come over tonight. What your love meant, my heart can't play that. We'd never part right. Love you so.
Can I Come Over Tonight was originally a hit for the Velours in the late 50s, and you just heard the Brooklyn Connection with an a cappella version that appears on a CD called Starlight Serenade, Volume 4. Now here's the Persuasions with a song written by John Lennon and Paul McCartney, except Jerry Lawson and his group do it Persuasion style. Here is 8 Days a Week.
Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. Oh, I need your love, babe. Guess you know it's true. Hope you need my love, babe, just like I need you. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. Love you every day, girl. You're always on my mind. One thing I can say, girl, I love you all the time. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. 8 days a week. I love you. 8 days a week is not enough to show I care. Love you every day, girl. You're always on my mind. One thing I can say, girl, I love you all the time. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. 8 days a week. I love you. 8 days a week is not enough to show I care. Oh, I need your love, babe. Guess you know it's true. Hope you need my love, babe, just like I need you. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. 8 days a week. I love you. 8 days a week is not enough to show I care. Love you every day, girl. You're always on my mind. One thing I can say, girl, I love you all the time. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week.
Jerry Lawson and his Persuasions from the Beatles CD. And 8 Days a Week, I Love You. Abie's DooWop Taxi is produced and directed completely and solely by me, Abie. I do it at home on my computer. If you'd like to send me an email, it's doowoptaxi@aol.com. Good night, folks, and I'll see you again the next time.